Without any further delays, we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin your back office training. Please, if you have any questions while the presentation is going on, I think you can go ahead and just maybe write the message. And if I get to it, I will certainly answer your questions. But let's get straight to the presentation this afternoon, which is your back office training. I just want to share my screen with you so you'll all be able to see the training that I am going to be presenting on. There we go. There we go. All right. So we have your back office training here. And we are going to be focusing on your back office training. And this is what we're going to be looking at with regards to your training this afternoon. I'm just waiting for my computer to catch up to my voice as I'm busy letting people in. Back office training is very important, leaders. The reason why we all need to be very familiar with our back office is because that is where the magic is happening. What magic am I talking about? I'm talking about the Superlife magic. I'm talking about the money magic. I'm talking about where moolah is being made, and you need to keep track of your team, and you need to keep track of your SPs coming in as well. So do make sure that you are familiar with your back office. I'm just waiting for my computer to catch up and to open up the presentation, and we're going to beginning to go ahead and we're going to begin with our training this afternoon. So any questions, please do remember to jot it down. I might be able to get to it. Otherwise, we're all good. Remember to share the link with your recruits, with your team, and get people invited into the training this afternoon. Let me just go ahead and I want to pin. There we go. Right, leaders. Let's do this. Here we go. Back office training. So what are we going to be focusing on today? We're going to be focusing on super points, and that includes the banking details for the company. That includes the POP attachment, which is proof of payment, as well as submitting requests for super points and where that is going to be done. Then we have your registration. We have your stock request process, the correct procedure when it comes to stock, and we have your withdrawal requests. All right, so that is what we're going to be focusing on this afternoon. Now here on your screen, you would see the two banking details. We have banking information for NetBank, and we have banking information for FNB. And the reason that we have two different accounts is so that we're giving convenience to the people who want to go ahead and make payments. So if you're with FNB and it's easier for you to go ahead and do an FNB payment, that's excellent. If you're with NetBank, that is why we give you the option of two different accounts. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to deposit the money into the business account. You're going to have as your reference either your username. So if your recruit is the one depositing money, they're going to have their full name and probably as a dash reference your username, because you are the person that's going to be requesting the SPs. So it's important for reasons of just making the whole issuing of SPs easier to have all of this information correctly done. So once you have commenced your deposit and you have your deposit slip, you're going to take a picture of your deposit slip. Kindly ensure that your picture is clear. It's not how can I say, it's clear. Okay, it's not blurry. So don't go ahead and be running and trying and taking a picture of your proof of payment. You want to have it down on a flat surface. You want to make sure that it's clear. You want to make sure that the lighting is good. And then you go ahead and you take your you take a picture of your proof of payment. Now, leaders, it's also important at this point in time that you make sure that you take a picture of one proof of payment at a time. Try not to group all your payments together and take one full picture. All right. So let's go ahead and look at my next slide. And we are looking here at the process where we go ahead and we actually then request the SPs. Now, as you all know, Superlife actually has a website, all right? We have a website. Now, if you go onto your service provider or you go onto your Google search engine, which you all should have access to on your phone or you know how to get to on your computer, you're gonna go to www.superlifemzansi.com. You see it here in bold. It is www.superlifemzansi.com, and that is the name of the website, all right? Once you have typed that in, you will be taken to a platform like this. Now, for purposes of this training, let me see if I can do this. No. So here we go. You will see it on your screen, superlifemzansi.com. And this is what the website actually looks like, all right? Now, this view might be a little bit different from the view that you actually have if you are using your mobile phone. Now, if you look at your mobile phone, your screen on your mobile phone is much smaller than your computer screen. So it might be a little bit different in terms of how you are looking at it. So, once we are on your back office, once you're on the website, which is www.superlifemzansi.com, this is what you would see. All right, so you are going to be looking at a button or a tab called Crownteam SA. It is highlighted here with a little bold circle around it. Once you have that, you're going to click on that little tab that says Crown_SA, and you would then be redirected to a page that looks like this, which is now currently on your screen. This is the page or the tab where you would then go ahead and you would request SPs. All right. So these are the fields that you need to fill in when you are in your when you are on the website under Crown SA. This is what you need to fill in. Now you would see here's a name there's a place for name. So you're going to type in your full name. There's a place for your surname. You're going to input that. You would then input your username. Who's your username? The person who is requesting the SPs. So go ahead and add your username. You would then add your phone number. You would then add your email address. Now, leaders, your email address is important because this is usually where the SPs the SPs department would reply to your request for SPs and say SPs has been issued, or if there are any queries or any inquiries with regards to your request for super points, they would then communicate with you on the email that you have provided here. Now, comments. Under the comments section, your comments is not for chit chat, small talk, and formalities and pleasantries. Under your comment box, you want to keep it brief and to the point. If you are requesting SPs to the value of 39,000, under comments, you are going to be giving a breakdown of what the payment is for in terms of one-time super and one-time supreme and 6 times starters, so that the correct SPs would be issued to you. In this case, where large amounts of money is being paid in and it's not a straightforward 1,200 or a 2.4, you would then kindly be requested to confirm, is that for SCC or SNC? All right, so make it as easy as possible with direct and precise information. Now, if you look a little further than that, it'll have a little block that says total amount paid. And here is where you're going to put in the total amount of funds that were deposited into the account, which in this case, as you see the example on your screen, it shows 39,000. So under that, where you have the amount where you're going to put in, you're going to be attaching each proof of payment. Now you see there's a little file holder that says choose file. There you go ahead and you actually choose your file. You're going to be uploading your proof of payments. So if you have 6 proof of payments, you should be renaming them before the time so that you ensure you correctly choose the correct proof of payments, and you have 6 files that are uploaded before you go ahead and you submit. Now, once you are certain that your information is correct and you are happy with everything that you have, you then go ahead and you click on that submit button. Thereafter, you will get a little pop-up message that says, thank you, your request has been submitted. Now, leaders, that basically means that your proof of payment, your message, and your request has now been emailed to the Super Points department. What happens then is once those requests have been received by the SP's department, they will then go ahead and open the message, confirm that your proof of payments are correct. They would go ahead and they would look through your request, and they would then issue you with the appropriate number of SPs. Once that has been done, you will receive an email that says 60.5 SPs issued. You would receive an email that says 1,100 SPs issued. This message, leaders, is not your proof of SPs. It is mere confirmation that your SPs that you have requested have been issued to you. You would then need to go to your back office to actually retrieve the proof of these SPs when it is needed. Okay, if we are all clear on this thus far, we're going to be moving on. Now we come to the part of the registration of a member. Now, it is very important that this part we pay particularly close attention to for various reasons. We're going to be looking at registration of a member. What we've previously done is we've gone ahead and we've requested the proof, we've requested SPs. That means someone has shown interest in joining the business, they've chosen a package, they've paid money for the package. That proof of payment you have taken and you've requested SPs. Once those SPs have been issued to you, you can then go ahead with this step, which is registration of a member. Now, before we go ahead and we register the member, we would actually need information regarding that person who we are going to be registering, okay? So we would need information from that person. Now here on your screen is your registration form, which most of us leaders have on our cell phones as a text on WhatsApp. So that is fine as well. So what you would need here, most importantly, is sponsor and placement details. You would need member details. New member must complete their personal information, such as their full names, according to their IDs, their ID number. Allow them to choose a username and just explain to them the importance of having a username. A gender, do not assume, please do not assume, rather ask for gender. Are they male or are they female? Looks can be deceiving. You have physical address, where do they stay? Leaders don't stay in a post box, they stay in a home. You have a home address. You have an email address. Now this is very important. Make sure that the correct email address is written down. You do not want to share email addresses. Each individual person should be having their own unique email address, one that is valid and one preferably in use, all right? That is very important. And your contact number, package name, is it a starter, is it a star, is it a supreme, is it a super? The amount paid, all right, so that is your registration form. Once this part has been attained, that means filled in and you have it in your possession, whether it's a hard copy as in an actual paper or you have it on your phone, you can then go ahead and you can begin the registration process. Now, how do we do that? We go to our search engine once again. either using Google or Chrome or Firefox, whatever it is that you have. You're going to go to your search engine and you're going to type in www.office.superlifeworld.com. office.superlifeworld.com, and you're going to press enter, and that is going to take you to our back office. All right. Once you're on the back office, this is what you are going to be seeing. You are going to be seeing your login. Welcome to member back office. Now, each single member of Superlife has their very own unique username, as well as their personal and private and confidential password, as well as PIN. Those things you should be remembering at the very tips of your fingers. So here is where you're going to enter your username. Then you're going to enter your password, and you're going to click on this little box that says, I am not a robot. Now, who am I speaking to? I'm speaking to the leader who's going to be registering the new recruits. All right. Once you have clicked on that little box, you go ahead and you click on login. That will then take you immediately to your registration in your back office. Now, here you have the chance to either click on registration, where you have an icon up there, or you can go to your side panel, the left of your screen. You have home, then you have business. Under business, if you click the little plus next to business, it'll drop down and you can then choose new registration. Once you have done that, by either clicking on your left-hand side, new registration, or the icon, new registration, the registration process will begin, or the steps to begin registration of your new recruit will then appear on your screen. Now, if you look at the very top of your screen here on this page, you will see it says registration, it says residential country, it says shipping, it says member, membership package, payment, and confirmation. That is the easy steps in which registration of a member takes place. So let's begin very quickly and I'll go through it with you. So we have here, once you click on this language preference, it's going to drop down, it's going to give you English. You're going to go ahead and you're going to fill in your placement details. So this person that is now being registered, where are they being placed in your back office? If at this point you are unsure, you can go ahead and you can click on view organization. It would then take you to your back office. It will take you to your genealogy, all right? And then you would be able to see your genealogy, as well as where there is a block or a space available for placement. Once you click on that empty space, it would then come back to this place and it would have your username and the person's name filled in there. Once you're happy with that, it would also immediately have placement of left or right, whichever one you have clicked, and you would then go ahead and you will say next. Once you click next, it will take you to the next part of your registration, which is residential country. Now, at this point, it is very important. As you have requested SPs from Team SA, you are going to choose South Africa as a country of residence. So if you click on the down arrow here and you type in South Africa, you click on South Africa. And once you have done that, you're going to click on next. And the reason for this being, leader, is as you have requested SPs from Team SA, Team SA is based in South Africa. Crownteam SA more specifically has 4 offices, and I will be sharing that information with you towards the end of the presentation. We have 4 offices, and all of those offices are based in South Africa. So stock would be released here in South Africa. So once you've done that, at South Africa, you can then go ahead and you can click next. It is then going to be showing you the South African flag. Once you have the South African flag on your screen, if you click on that and you go next, it's going to give you an option for self pick up. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to go all the way to Malaysia and self pick up your stock. No, it means that within South African borders, as you have chosen South Africa, within South African borders, we have an agency where you will be collecting your stock from. So self pickup. Go ahead, click on that self pickup, click on next, and it will take you to your next screen, which is your shipment method. All right, which is now you've said you're going to be collecting your stock, right? We've chosen the country. You're in South Africa. We've gone ahead and we said self pickup. Correct. That means within South Africa, you will be collecting your stock from the agent. All right, excellent. So when it comes to please select agency, you want to make sure that you're going to click on the agent, which is on the right-hand side of your screen, all right, which is Crown SA. Remember, you've gone to the website and you've chosen Crown SA to request your SPs. Now you've come to the back office, you're going to choose Crown SA to request your stock from and to register the person under. If you go ahead and you choose the other agency, unfortunately, we would not be able to assist you with stock. So again, you're going to choose Crown SA. Now, leaders, it will literally be 2 seconds of your time just to make sure and to check that you are choosing the correct agency. So kindly ensure that you do so. Once you've chosen Crown SA, it would look like this as it does on your screen. You would then go ahead and click next, and it would take you to this page, which is now the part where you're going to be adding in the information regarding the person who you are registering. So username. Go ahead and put in the username. Please make sure or take note if you are using uppercase or if you are using all lowercase. It is very important. So go ahead and add in that information, username. Then you're going to have the rest of the information that you have on that on your registration form is all going to go into this page here. So if this username that you have chosen for the person has already been used or has already been allocated to another member, immediately it's going to tell you that username is not available. At that time, you can quickly create another username. And if that username is then accepted, it would be able to allow you to then proceed filling in the rest of your information. And that would start at full name. Then you would add your ID, you'd add nationality, gender, date of birth, and you would continue filling in the rest of the information. Now, here we have the area where we're going to put in the email address. Again, it is very easy to make a human error, but we're asking for 2 or 3 seconds more of your time to ensure that you're adding the correct email address. That means try and eliminate spelling errors and adding in any extra characters that should not be there. When it comes to the telephone number or mobile phone number, you want to drop down and you're going to click on, or you're going to look for South Africa. And now South Africa starts with +27. Once you've added once you've found and you clicked on South Africa, you're going to add the rest of the contact number on next to that. Then you have your correspondence address, and you're going to have your the address that was given to you by the person that you're recruiting, their actual physical address. Go ahead and add that in. You're going to click on country, which is already added, which is South Africa. You're going to go ahead and you're going to click on province, and it's going to bring you the list of the provinces. And then you're going to add city, and then you're going to type in city. Once you've done that, you're going to click on my correspondence and shipping are the same. If you click on that little box, all of the information that you've inputted on the left-hand side would automatically be carried over to the right-hand side. All right. Then you're going to click at the bottom, the agreement, There's a little box next to it. Go ahead and click that box. It says you actually agree to the terms and conditions. If you want to look at those terms and conditions, there's a button that says view terms and conditions, but you can go ahead and click and say continue. Once you have done that, it's going to take you to the next page. And this is where you're going to be choosing the product of the choice with regards to the registration, with regards to the money that was paid into the bank, and the amount of SPs that has been issued. So on your screen, you would see other packages brought up. Now, if you've requested SPs for a starter, and we're talking about STC here, STC 30, then you would have received 60.5 SPs. So when you're here on your registration, you know that you are looking at a starter package. So if you choose starter, you're going to click on starter. It would then take you to the actual product pictures, the pictures of the product. You'd be able to see one SCC plus, one SIC, one box SNC, and you'll be able to see a picture of a box of STC 30. Now, if you know you've requested SPs for an STC 30 in one box, that was 1,200 Rand, and you received 60.5 SPs, you know you're going to go and look for a picture of an STC 30 box, and you're going to click on that picture, and it will then take you to the next process of your registration. Now, on your screen here, you'd be able to see is your different packages, the product name, the SPs issued, the quantity of the boxes regarding the product, the price, as well as your pairing points that you receive for that. But let's continue with your back office. So once you have chosen the product, it would then come up as your payment page. That means now is the time you need your PIN, all right? That very private and confidential PIN you would need for this step of your registration. So once you have gone this far, it's going to be telling you that the box that you've clicked on above this is, in this case, it says 110 SPs, and it gives you a balance of what is in your SuperPoint wallet, and it gives you a balance after the product has been, or the person has been registered. It will give you a balance of how much will be available then in your wallet. You go ahead at this point and you insert or you type in your wallet PIN. Once you have done that, you go ahead and you click on payment, and it goes to the next page where it's going to be giving you a confirmation of your registration thus far. So it's a basic confirmation of your registration thus far. So this is the point where you take literally a minute of your time and you go ahead and you go through the information that you have put into the system. Now, the information that you want to pay close attention to is definitely the email address, the cell phone number. Make sure the name is correct. The reason why we want to make sure that the email address is correct is the person who you are registering will be receiving a welcome email from Superlife World, the company, and it's going to be giving them a link where they will then go ahead and choose their password, as well as setting up a wallet PIN for their back office. So this part is very important. If there is an error at this point, this is where you can always go back. You will be able to, there is a button where you can press back, and you can go ahead and you can correct any mistakes that you have made. But you can, if everything is correct and you're happy with your information, you go ahead and you click confirm. That would then take you to this page where it's informing you that your registration thus far is now successful. However, leaders, this is not an invoice. It is merely a confirmation of your registration being successful. What are they showing you here? They're showing you important information which is your ordering number, and they're saying thank you, and they're saying quantity, and they're saying the date and the time. But this is in no means your actual invoice where you're going to be requesting stock with it. Once this step has been done and completed, you want to now go ahead and you want to request the stock. All right. We've deposited money. We have requested the SPs. SPs has been issued. You then go ahead, you log onto your back office. You've done the registration. Now you need to actually request the stock, so the stock can now be issued to the person who's now recently joined after you've registered them. So this is also a very important step. Leaders, although we have a website, stock is not requested on the website. The stock request line is the number that you currently see on your screen, which is 062-195-0718. When you are saving this number on your phone, kindly save the number as Superlife stock request line, or save it as Crownteam stock request line, or Team SA stock request. But have a clear indication of who the number or what the number belongs to or is associated with. At this point, you want to go back to your back office and you want to retrieve two documents. You want to retrieve the proof of your SPs and you want to retrieve your invoice. Now, when you're retrieving your proof of invoice, when you're retrieving your proof of SPs, go back to your back office, home, business, wallet. Click on wallet, click on statement. Once you get to the wallet statement in your back office, you then go ahead and you change the date, the from date to the date that you received the SPs. So if you received the SPs yesterday, you're going to type in yesterday's date. You would then click on your little down arrow and you're going to choose Super Points. And then you click submit. It will then generate your line items. You scroll all the way to your right-hand side. If you're on your phone, you find view, you click on view, you then download the document, and that will be your proof of SPs. Regarding your invoice, you would go to your back office, exactly the same process that you used to start your registration. It's home, it's business. Then you would click order history. Once you click on order history, it will be the very first line item that you see. That would be your invoice. Once again, scroll all the way to the right until you get to the long number that starts with my own. You click on that and it will generate your invoice where you can download your invoice. So now on your phone or on your device, you have a downloaded copy of your proof of SPs. You have a downloaded copy of your invoice. And that is what you're going to be sending to the stock request line. Now, when you send this information to the stock request line, please introduce yourself if it's your first time, because the stock request department for sure does not know who they are going to be dealing with if you just send through your statement and your invoice. So please make sure kind introductions, no long formalities, no long stories needed. It's very brief, your full name, your username. If you're collecting in one of the offices, kindly state which office you will be collecting in. If it's a courier request, kindly provide the full courier details, as in the full residential details where the stock will be couriered to, as well as the name and contact number of the person who would be receiving the stock, which is very, very important. Okay, and that, leaders, covers the aspect of registration as well as requesting the stock. Now we get to an important part, which is called your withdrawal. Very quickly, we're going to be focusing here on your withdrawal. This is where you actually, you are withdrawing your SPs. You're sending it back to the agent, and they will be depositing rands into your account. That is the withdrawal. So how do you get your money? As you know, when you register people, you get you get issued SPs, and your SPs, 85% of that is in your bonus wallet, 15% in your gift point wallet, and of that 85%, you will then have an option to withdraw. Now, you know, there's exciting news that has been announced recently regarding gift point wallet, which I'm sure all of us leaders are very, very happy about. We'll actually be able to access the use of our gift point wallet in the new year. But now let's look at how we can currently do withdrawals from our bonus points wallet. So on your bonus points wallet, in order to do a withdrawal, you will need to get into your back office. Once again, you're going to get into your search engine. You're going to be logging onto your back office. For those of you who don't remember, it is office.superlifeworld.com. office.superlifeworld.com, and it would then take you to your back office. Once you are there, you're going to put in your username, put in your password, click on I'm not a robot, and then click on login. It would then take you to your back office. Once in your back office, you will need to click on wallet, which is on the top right-hand corner, or you're going to go from home to business down to wallet, click on the little plus sign on the wallet, and you're going to then click on transfer. Yes, you're going to click on transfer, which you see here on your screen. Once you have done so, you will then be taken to your wallet transfer page. Now, your wallet transfer page is very, very simple to navigate. Don't be intimidated by your page. We have a leader playing us, Tony Braxton. Okay. Nevertheless, let's look at the withdrawal. So your wallet balance will be coming up first. It's going to show you what is in your Super Points wallet. It's going to be showing you what's in your bonus wallet, and it's going to be showing you what's in your gift point wallet. The only wallet that we can transfer money from at this point, or what we want to be transferring from, is our bonus point wallet, because when we transact, when we earn in Superlife, those earnings come into our bonus wallet. So we're going to take our money from our bonus wallet into the Super Point wallet. So this is the first step. So here you have your username, your full name, and it's showing you are transferring from your bonus point, and it's going to be asking you how much are you transferring. All right. So here is an amount. It's telling you what is in your bonus point wallet. Then it's asking you to which wallet, and there it's going to be giving you Super Points wallet. It still gives you your username, and it's going to ask you how much are you transferring from your bonus wallet to your Super Point wallet. And this is where you put in the amount that you want to be transferring. You then go ahead and you type in, or you add in your wallet PIN. Once you have done so, you then go ahead and you click submit. Now, leaders, at this point, I need to remind each and every one of us that we all know that we get paid 1 point, 1 SP is equal to 16, call it dollars. Okay, so that is our exchange rate. It does not change at all. All right. So the next step that you want to do is you want to go back to your wallet, and you want to transfer what is now transferred into your Super Points wallet. We've transferred from bonus into Super Points. The next step is we're going to take it from our Super Point wallet, and we're going to send it to the agency. So now we're back in our Super Points wallet. We're back in our wallet, and we're transferring from our Super Points now to Crownteam SA. Now, leaders, I need you to bring your attention to this point. When you are requesting a withdrawal SPs are sent only to Crownteam SA. All right, Crownteam SA. SPs are issued for stock from Team SA, But when you are requesting a withdrawal, that is done to Crownteam SA. All right, so let's continue with this. Now we're going ahead, we're going to produce that proof of SPs that we have now sent from ourselves, which is our SuperPoints account, to Crownteam SA. So go to our wallet, we go to we go to statement, and we click on the date would be the same because we've done it immediately. We're going to go to our little down arrow, we're going to choose SuperPoints, click on submit, and we will be issued with our proof of SPs. Now we are almost at the point where we're going to be requesting the withdrawal. Up until this point, all we've done is we've moved the SPs from one account to the agency, which is Crownteam SA. And now we have to actually do the request for the withdrawal. Again, you're going to go to the website, which is www.superlifemzansi.com. You're going to click on withdrawal, and you're going to be filling in the basic information that is required, which is your full name, your surname, your username, telephone number, email, and then your banking information. Leaders, if you're going to go ahead and you're changing your banking information, currently, if you've had your banking information and then on your next request, you change your banking information, when you request again, your banking information is different, kindly note there will be a charge for every time that you are using a different bank, because it's tedious work on the withdrawal department to also have your new banking details updated onto the system. So once you've added all this information in, you're going to choose the file. And what file are we talking about? This is the proof of SPs that you have transferred from yourself to the company, to Crownteam SA. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on submit. Once you've clicked on submit, it is then going to take you, it's going to give you a message that says, message sent, thank you very much for your message. So that basically means that your withdrawal request has been sent to the withdrawal department. You will receive an email confirming payment once that payment request has been acknowledged and attended to. Now, once again, leaders, the company has said that SPs and withdrawal has a time frame of up to 7 working days, but we have a time frame of 7 working days. But Crownteam SA or Team SA tries and sees to your requests as soon as possible, and it really is done so on a very short note, unless there are issues that need addressing, or maybe there's a query on your request or whatever the case is. Then they will communicate with you via the email address that you have requested. All right, and that is the offices that we have here in the offices that we have: Joburg, Cape Town, Durban, and NPS. Here we also have, if you have any issues with regards to your validation, any back office assistance with the account validation or anything of that sort, here is the number to contact. It's 072, and this is not a telephonic conversation. It is now where you're going to be sending a WhatsApp, and it is done on this number. And this is for any emails that need to be changed or account validations. Leaders, and that brings me to the end of your, back office training. Now that we are done with your back office training, I'm going to be handing over to our leader, who is going to be making some announcements, greeting you, and possibly making some announcements. I trust it was all beneficial, but let me hand over to my leader. Leadership. Leader.
Good afternoon, leader.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Hi. Thank you so much, leadership. I hope I'm not gonna lose you. I'm on the road, but I'm excited today. Most of the leaders have been waiting for the news, and today here I am bringing the news to you. Hello, it's a good 150 team. And we are going to make sure that the leaders are able to do as life where most this like I said, most of you have seen Facebook saying that it came up. So with all that happened, I encourage everyone of
we can't hear anything. Can the leader stop the car and talk? We can't hear anything. She's breaking up.
My leadership, my leader, we are battling to hear you, my leader.
Hello.
We are really battling.
How am I? Can't hear a thing, leader. Nothing.
Really?
Yes, you're breaking up badly, my leader.
Okay, let me. Because now the car has stopped. I'm asking, how is the situation now?
100%. Right.
Thank you so much, leaders. I'm sorry about that. Let me start from the beginning. Okay, I greet you all, Superlife Crownteam SA members. I say to you, life is super. I am super excited to see the numbers that have attended. It shows that the leaders are serious about their business, and whatever information that has been shared in here, you understand. So, as leaders of SA, we are proud to you one of the are working on show the team. So to you the program that we
leader, we're losing you
every
again.
one of you to I don't know.
Leader, we've lost you again. Leader, we've lost you again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna say much. I just wanted to say to you leaders, the Superlife Crownteam SA Wellness Program is going to start on the 1st of November. More information about it will be shared in the group that is going to be created. Here in the have a leader now on who is going more info. I want to say to in 21 days, something is exciting. And I know most of the leaders are looking forward because we have been discussing and now it's going to happen. Leader Balu, please share more information on the wellness, and then Leader Rani say more details about what is going to be happening on the after the 21. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'm sorry, it's just that I wanted to, I'm nearby the next venue for our presentation that I'm so excited about. Our city to city have started. As it is, we are moving to Newcastle. Newcastle, please send your people to Newcastle. Send your people to Fryhead. Life
is super.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Leader. All right. As you've, unfortunately, the network has been very, very bad. Leadership, like she said, she is busy traveling to the next city to city presentation. As you've seen, I'm sure each and every one of you has kept up to date and receiving the city to city notices. So leadership is almost at the next destination, and they are busy traveling. They are on the road, as leadership is always on the road. So the network has been bad, but we do have an announcement to make. She's just basically announced it, but we've got a little bit further details. I'm just trying to get the leader to unmute herself so she can just give you a brief highlight as to what it is that we are going to be embarking in come November. So Leader Balu, can you please unmute yourself, and then you can go ahead with the announcement.
Hi, Leader Rani.
Hello, Leader. Your stage is all
Hi.
yours.
Hi, can I kindly request, because I keep losing connection. Can you do what we requested earlier, because I don't want to stop in the middle. Thanks.
Not a problem, Leader. That's fine. All right. So leaders, what Super Queen has then just announced is come 1st of November, we will be starting with our 21-day wellness program, 21-day challenge on the wellness program. Now, the reason that we want to be doing this is the whole Superlife concept is not just about having the product, but about having a healthy lifestyle, because the product affords you to be healthy, but you have to be healthy in order to live the lifestyle that the wealth is going to be bringing you. So your 21-day challenge, all right? The name of this challenge is going to be Crownteam SA Wellness 21 Days Challenge. An initial challenge will be focusing on your SCC product, SCC Plus, okay? All the participating members must each purchase a box to qualify as participants. Leaders, I hope you're listening. All the participating members must each purchase a box of SCC Plus to qualify, all right? The challenge will be running for 21 days, starting from the 1st of November. Each participating member will each receive or purchase a printed t-shirt, the Superlife t-shirt, okay, with SCC as the focus product for this challenge, all right? A WhatsApp group will be created, and the leaders that will be participating in this challenge will all be added to this WhatsApp group, where then you will receive updates and further information. There will be 2 Zoom classes per week on a Tuesday and a Thursday that will be regarding this challenge. It is recommended that members should aim to achieve at least a minimum of 5K walk or run per day, and be reminded of that every 3 days or for the remainder of the 3 days. This can be done indoors and outdoors. So we are really, really, really gearing to a healthy outlook as well as inside, not just, okay? So Superlife is really, really focusing on taking care of our inside as well as our outside. So healthy look, healthy lifestyle. There will be a closeout session. Wow, leaders, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. This is so exciting. There will be a closeout session that is going to be taking place at, let me give you the drum roll. This closeout session will be taking place at Drakensberg, and that will be proposed to take place on the 26th of November. More details to all of those who qualify will be given at a later stage. Right, so let me just say that again. There will be a proposed closeout session. So we're going to be kicking off this 21 days all geared out and kitted, and we're going to be closing the 21 days also geared up and kitted at Drakensberg. Suggested resorts has already been done and dusted. So more information on that to all of those members who qualify. A review will be conducted from the 21 days challenge, and a way forward wellness program will be planned for 2022. Leaders, so are you ready for where Crownteam SA is going to be taking us to new heights? Definitely, you want to be a part of this one. You want to definitely be engaged. I think this program is going to be awesome. Superlife Products is taking care of our inside. It's making sure we're healthy. It's making sure we're young and we revitalize and our cells are repaired. All right, now we're going to have a new skincare range, which is going to make us beautiful on the outside, but we need the body to go with the healthy inside and the beautiful outside. So we're going to have a 21-day wellness challenge program. I please urge every single one of you leaders, try and participate, try and qualify to participate. More information on this will be given out shortly as soon as Super Queen's ready to do so. All qualifying participants will be added to a group. Space is limited, leaders. Space is limited. So make sure you qualify. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're going to be geared up to do at least 3 to 5K, walk, run, whatever the case is. So this is exciting news. I'm looking at the chats and the messages, and I can see people saying, I'm ready. I like the sound of this challenge. Great challenge. I'm ready. Super. Life is super. Yes, for sure. Life is super. Definitely. So, leaders, with that piece of information, I'm ready to part from you guys and give the rest of the afternoon back to you. I trust you all had an amazing presentation session. For those of you leaders who've asked for a copy of the presentation, these presentations will be done at your offices and all the different venues that Superlife leaders, Super Queen will be attending, and the city-to-city presentations. These presentations will be taking place at the city-to-city stop, as well as the training. So make sure you guys attend. If you are near the vicinity, attend. All right, leaders, I trust you well. You can go ahead and you can unmute yourself. Life is super as we say goodbye. And then that's it from me. Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super. Life is super. Life is super. Life is super. Life is super. Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super. Life is super. Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Super life.
Life is good.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Super life. Super life. Super life.
Life is super.